After last weekend's climb down by Brussels on exporting vaccines to the UK, we're seeing this Monday an impromptu virtual summit in Berlin. Angela Merkel bringing together senior cabinet members, the EU commissioners for the internal market and health, as well as key pharmaceutical company representatives. Merkel and her government, well, feeling the heat from constituents who want a faster rollout of vaccines. For more, let's cross to Berlin correspondent Nick Spicer. Nick, how impromptu was this summit?
Well, it was planned to a certain extent, but I think the participation of the pharmaceutical chiefs and the European commissioners was unexpected and a kind of window dressing and a reflection of the seriousness with which the Chancellor takes this and the reaction of German public opinion. People are really wondering why the first, coronavirus vaccine was discovered in Germany and why this country is so slow in relative terms in actually deploying it. We've got some pledges from pharmaceutical companies, and the Chancellor is keen, I think, not to undermine Ursula von der Leyen, who was her protege in Germany before becoming the president of the European Commission, but she recognizes that in terms of just managing German public opinion, she needs to be seen to be doing something and not being seen as having handed over sovereignty in the domain of coronavirus fighting to Brussels, to the detriment of the German population.
It was an embarrassing climb down by Ursula von der Leyen when she had to call the UK Prime Minister Friday evening to tell him, well, in fact, we will be exporting what we said. We won't be blocking any vaccine doses. Over in Germany right now, the pressure is mounting. Is it as bad as citizens say it is?
The numbers are, if you look at the population that's been vaccinated, 56% in Israel, United Arab Emirates has half of that, United Kingdom has half of that, the United States at 7.6% has half of that, and Germany has half of the American average at 3%. So they're way, way, way behind, and they're well aware of these numbers. They're in the newspapers all the time, and as I said, there was a moment of excitement when a Turkish-German couple discovered, the head of BioNTech, discovered the vaccine, and people were expecting to be vaccinated pretty soon. It needs to be said, and the health minister is saying that he's actually been quoted in the widely circulated newspaper Bild as saying, do people think I have this stuff hidden in my basement? He's reacting to the outcry so much that Germany's a federation with 16 regions who manage health policies themselves, and Angela Merkel cannot, despite being often described as the leader of the free world as she was just until a couple of months ago, can't just snap her fingers and make things happen. She needs to negotiate, and there's a variety of opinion across Germany as to how the COVID epidemic should be dealt with and the vaccination should be rolled out. I think what people are calling for now, and certainly the regional leader of Berlin is calling for, is a nationwide strategy. And that's what we may see coming out of this summit, is some kind of nationwide approach to getting everybody vaccinated in time.
All right. Many thanks for that live update there from Nick Spicer in Berlin.